Thinking about buying or selling a home in 2025, you're not alone. Mortgage rates ended 2024 higher than expected, leaving buyers hesitant and sellers stuck. But here's the real question. Will rates finally come down? Will we see more homes hit the market? And is now the right time to make a move? Let's break it all down so you can make smart real estate decisions. Let's start off with a market imbalance. First, let's talk about what's causing this imbalance. The average mortgage rate for 2024 was 6.85%, slightly above the 52-week average of 6.72%. But here's the real issue. Many homeowners locked in historically low rates during the pandemic and don't want to give them up. 50% of mortgage holders pay 4% or less. 75% pay under 5%. Think about it. If you lock in a 3% mortgage, would you trade it in for 6.5%? Probably not. And that's why fewer homes are hitting the market. Now, let's talk about the home seller's dilemma. Now, sellers are waiting for better conditions, but when rates dropped briefly to 6.08% in September 2024, guess what happened? New listings jumped 11.6%. Home sales rose 9.9% in October. Even a small rate drop unlocks market activity. If you're waiting for the perfect time to sell, the market has already shown us that a small dip in rates can create a big shift. But will we see rates that low again? Let's talk about the 2025 outlook. Good news. Mortgage rates are expected to decline in 2025, but the bad news, they won't return to pandemic lows. Mortgage Bankers Association predicts 6.5%, while Realtor.com predicts 6.3% on average. To put that in perspective, between 2013 and 2019, mortgage rates averaged around 4%. If we're hoping for sub 4% rates again, that's not likely. And even a 0.5% rate drop can make a big difference. Lawrence Young, chief economist at NAR, points out that just a 0.5% decrease could save homeowners around $150 per month. That's real money. I would love to have that kind of money. Now, another factor is inventory growth and market balance. Let's talk about inventory. More homes are hitting the market. At the start of 2024, we had just a 2.9 month supply of homes. By year end, that number jumped to 4.2 months. That's progress, but we're not quite there yet. High prices and inflation are still keeping some buyers out. Moving on to home supply and new construction. The US still has a housing shortage. Freddie Mac estimates we're short about 3.8 million homes, but builders are stepping up. We have 1.1 new million homes planned for 2025, which is an increase of 13.8% compared to 2024. Builders are shifting to smaller homes to improve affordability. Now, I don't know if you remember the 1980s, and obviously I do, but interest rates hit a crazy 18.45% and builders had to adapt. We're seeing the same thing today, more compact, efficient homes that meet buyer demand without breaking the bank. Now, sixth point is home buyer demand and rate expectations. Home buyers are adjusting their expectations. A year ago, 40% of buyers said they wouldn't buy unless rates dropped below 6%, and 32% wanted under 5%. But what is the reality? Rates will likely stay above 6%, but demand is holding strong. Pending sales have risen for 4 straight months, with a 5.2% jump in the South, where jobs and homes are more available. Home prices are still expected to rise 3.7% in 2025. And lastly, let's talk about affordability and market adaptations. Affordability is still the biggest challenge, but buyers are finding a way to make it work. Adjustable rate mortgages are making a comeback. First-time home buyer programs are helping with down payments, and more buyers are considering multi-generational living to share costs. Even though rates are still higher than we'd like, people are still buying. And if you're thinking about it, it's all about strategy, getting pre-approved, understanding loan options, and finding the right time to make your move. So where does this leave us? Mortgage rates will likely stay around 6.5%. More homes will hit the market and affordability will continue to be a challenge, but the market is moving. If you're a buyer, the key is preparation. If you're a seller, timing matters. And if you're just curious, hit the subscribe button, comment, like, so you can stay ahead of the game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.